Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying these winter days. Yes, by now winter is already here and it doesn't seem very long ago that I filmed a video about fall essentials, so essential pieces that you should have in your closet for the fall season. And now here we are again and I am filming a winter essentials for you guys because yeah, winter is now fully here and the snow has already come and those cold days that we were always talking about are already here. So I thought it would be nice to film this video for you guys just in time for you to maybe prepare your winter closet and just get ready for those colder days. I will show you some of the essentials that I think, in my opinion, you should have in your closet, especially if you are living in those very cold countries that have a very harsh winter. Switzerland is one of those, and we have quite some snow here and a lot of cold days, so definitely like my winter closet is very important. So I will show you all the pieces. I will also link some similar pieces that you can also check out, always as per always in the description box down below. Yeah, most of the pieces that I will show you, I am pretty sure that they are not available anymore because I got them quite a long time ago, but I will definitely try to find very similar pieces that you can also then check out in the links down below. So let's get started. Alright, first item that I think is an essential piece when it comes to your winter closet are a pair of combat boots. I talked about these boots and generally about combat boots also in one of my videos called my boot collection that you can also check out to see also what I think is important to have when it comes to shoe wear during winter time. But the boot or the combat boots, I think, are one of the most important pieces, if not the most important one. I think that combat boots are just like a very comfortable piece because you can wear them kind of also in those snowy days, but also when it's rainy, and they just are definitely going to keep your feet quite warm. They are also one of the most comfortable, I think, pair or type of boots that you can definitely purchase for the winter season. I would definitely recommend you guys to get a quality pair because you want to keep your combat boots for quite a while. I think I have had mine now for about 3 years. I got them in a Swiss shop and I am definitely like very impressed by their quality because they have definitely like been worn the most out of all my boots and they have not shown any signs of damage, and yeah, I'm very happy with them. They keep my feet warm. They are the most comfortable pair. I know that when it's like snowy and icy outside, this is the pair of boots that I always reach for because I know that I will feel like comfortable and safe while walking on them. And they are also just so easy to style, I think, in winter because you can just wear them kind of with everything, like in a casual style or also more elegant. You can wear them with skirts, or you can also wear them with dresses, but also with a coat or puffer jacket and so on. So I think these are one of the most versatile pieces and one of the crucial things that you need to have in your closet when it comes to the winter season. Secondly, I think you also need to have some accessories that are also quite necessary when it comes to the winter time, and one of those are gloves. I have these pair of gloves which I love and I also like wear a lot in those like very cold winter days. I am generally not the hugest fan of gloves because I just feel that they are kind of like in my way all the time and I need to like take them off if I want to check my phone or so on, but they're definitely necessary because it gets like so cold and my hands are always like suffering because of the cold. So I think that a pair of gloves is quite important. I have this pair that I got from Zalando, I think also maybe like 1 year ago, and they are just so warm because they have also like this faux fur in the inside which definitely keeps you so warm. And I love these ones because also like your kind of like your fingers like feel very comfy inside, instead of like the gloves that kind of have like a separate compartment for each finger. But I definitely love them. I think they are also like really cute, and I don't know, they every time that I wear them I'm like, okay, this is definitely like winter time because I only wear them in those like very cold winter days, and this is like a representation of like winter for me. But yeah, I definitely love this one. You definitely need a good pair of gloves. You can definitely choose also another style, like not only like the shearling ones, but for example you can also just use a pair of leather ones or just also regular kind of gloves, but just keep in mind that they need to be quite warm on the inside and not very thin, because you'll definitely want to keep also your hands protected from the cold. So yeah, a pair of gloves is necessary in my opinion. Staying in the subject of accessories, you also need some good scarves. I kind of have, I think, 4 scarves in my closet, but I definitely wear 2 of them the most, and I'll show you them right now. And one of them is this beautiful scarf which I got from Mango, I think maybe also like 1 year ago. And this is quite a very neutral and minimal scarf. It's not like super thick, but it's also not like thin, but surprisingly like it keeps you very, very warm. So I wear this also in those like snowy days and very like cold days, but I definitely do not feel like anything around like my neck area. It keeps me like quite warm. But yeah, this one I really like the color because I can combine it so easily with the rest of my closet, with all my coats and puffer jackets and so on. So I definitely really love this one. I also have then a thicker one which is in black, and as I said, like for me, scarves need to be a piece that you can wear kind of with everything that you have in your closet. You don't want to waste time kind of, I don't know, figuring out how to combine a certain scarf with the rest of your outfit, for example. So for me at least, like I try to choose my scarves kind of in a smart way, because as I said, I don't want to think about like combining my scarf as well. Like I have a whole outfit to think about. I want my scarf to just go with everything that I'm wearing. So I definitely kind of like go more for these like 2 ones. I also have one in dark brown, but yeah, as I said, these 2 are my kind of like my most favorite ones that I wear all the time. And as I said, this one I wear for those like even colder days, and the other ones I wear for like, you know, the regular winter days kind of. I'll also like some similar pieces that I found. I always like the scarves from Mango because I feel they're quite qualitative. Like for example, the other scarf I have worn for a lot of times, I would say. So, and they have definitely like not shown any signs of like damage or like being worn and so on. So I would definitely recommend maybe some of the scarves that I have found at Mango, but definitely like invest also in a good scarf. It doesn't need to be super expensive, it just needs to be warm enough, you know, for you to kind of like block anything in the neck area coming through in those like winter days. Staying again in the same topic, I would also get a good pair or some good hats / caps, whatever you feel more comfortable or whatever suits more to your style. I have here these 2 kind of caps that I wear all the time, I would say, in winter, because as I said, it gets quite cold in Switzerland and my ears are always like frozen, and then I get like a headache because of the kind of like the cold wind that kind of hits my forehead. So for me, like caps / hats, whatever it is, like are quite important in those like very cold winter days. I have these 2 ones that I wear consistently. Like I got this one very recently from H&M, which I will also link down below, and this is also quite a very warm one because it's quite thick, but it comes a bit like, you know, smaller in size. And then I have this one in a regular size, which I also love because it also have like this very cute like color combination, which also fits perfectly to the season. Yeah, this one I think I also got from Zalando a couple of maybe years ago. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, but definitely very happy with both of them. And I know that when the winter season comes, I can just take them out and like wear them because they are just so warm, and definitely like so crucial, at least for me, when it comes to the winter time, because yeah, in those like cold winter days you need protection in all kind of like areas of your body. So these ones I definitely love. But as I said, find a pair or find a hat or a cap, whatever. As I said, it suits best to your style, but just have something that could keep you warm in the winter time. Next, what I find to be like quite a crucial piece are also knitwear. Knitwear is probably like one of my obsessions. I have so much knitwear in my closet because I mean, winter is the predominant season in Switzerland, and of course I have to get more winter stuff rather than summer stuff, because summer in Switzerland lasts for like 2 months maximum. Knitwear is just like such a good part of a winter closet because it definitely keeps you warm, but it also helps you looking stylish, which is also one of the most important parts, because I know I always put like a lot of effort in always like looking good and composed in winter. I just don't want to look like just stuffing, you know, layers on top. Like you also want to look presentable and so on. So I definitely think that knitwear helps with that, but they are also just such a good and warm piece when it comes to winter. As that I have a lot of knitwear, but just like find those pieces, you know, that like represent you and represent your style, no matter what they are, you know, like it could be like neutral pieces or more colorful ones, like whatever suits your style, but you need to have like some knitwear in your closet when it comes to winter. There are so many like websites or shops where you can get like very good knitwear. I find, for example, always very good knitwear at H&M, but also like at Mango, and also sometimes at Zara. Sometimes Zara has very itchy, I think, knitwear, which I always hate because I always get disappointed when I order something and then it comes and then it's itchy and I cannot wear it. But definitely H&M has some very good ones. Also let me know if you would want me to film a video when it comes to knitwear, also showing you like some very nice ones that I have that you can also like purchase, but also just showing you some general recommendations of shops where you could get very nice one, also for quite affordable pieces. But definitely knitwear, I am obsessed, I wear all the time. It's just like one of those things that you need to have in your closet. Going back to that accessories topic, I would also suggest for you to have a thick pair of tights. As I always say, layering is everything. When it comes to the fall and winter season, layering is just a thing that will help you to stay warm and also look good at the same time. And I think the tights are one of those like things that I discovered very late. Once I came to Switzerland, I understood that like the amount of clothes that I was wearing was just never enough. So I would wear, for example, a pair of jeans or a pair of like trousers and so on, and I would always like still feel cold. But now I've learned that there is the key thing, which is called layering with tights underneath. And so I got this like quite thick tights at Calcedonia. They are also like in black and also very little see-through. But I could also like wear them, for example, with dresses, or then for example with skirts. So they're also like very versatile, but just get like a pair that keeps you like quite warm, and you can wear them also like underneath your trousers, for example, because you know trousers like are still something that you want for the winter season, but they are not definitely the most kind of like, or the warmest piece that you might wear. So definitely like layering them with a pair of tights is always like a good idea. I will link these also down below in case you want to check them out. I always like have issues finding like the right pair of tights because I don't want them to be like completely black, but I also don't want them to be completely see-through because they're not like warm enough. I want to kind of like to find like an average piece, you know, and I think that like these ones from Calcedonia like come very close to what I had imagined. So I will link them and then maybe you can check them out in case you are also looking for a pair of tights. I would also suggest for you to have some good pair of trousers in your closet. Definitely, like I think that when it comes to like being comfortable and so on, we always tend to go to jeans, for example, in the winter season because they're also like quite thicker, and you know they're also like kind of the easiest things to style because you know they're super casual. You can just wear them kind of with everything. But I think that if you also want to, as I said, look kind of like put together but also like elevate a bit like your outfits, sometimes also having a good pair of trousers is quite important. I, for example, love a lot of like slacks that H&M has, and I also like have quite some pair from H&M, and definitely like as I said with you can kind of like pair it with what I just said before, with a pair of leggings underneath, and you can definitely like feel super warm. Like you will not feel like any kind of like coldness or so on, although they are like quite thin compared to, for example, jeans and so on. What I've actually also discovered lately is also having like knitwear, for example, trousers or leggings and so on. I am wearing, for example, this pair of knitwear leggings that I got from Zara a couple of weeks ago, and they're also like super warm, and they also like feel so nice on your body because I don't know, the material kind of just like feels like someone is hugging you, and they're always like so comfortable. So I would also suggest to get something like that. I also ordered from Zara another pair of knitwear trousers in brown. I actually don't have them yet, but I am like curious to see how they will feel like, because definitely you want to go for like the warmest options that you can get. And if, for example, like knitwear trousers are looking good and so on, like I would definitely like also go with that option, but as well as, for example, normal trousers and then with a pair of leggings underneath because as always layering is key also in the winter time. And the last piece that I think is quite an essential piece for the winter season is having a puffer jacket. Puffer jackets is the ones that would keep you warm. We can say whatever we want about coats, they are definitely looking cute, but they are not the warmest piece in your winter closet. Definitely a puffer jacket is the one that will keep all the wind and the snow from not, going through into your body. So these ones are definitely like the ones that you must have in your closet. I got mine at Pull and Bear, I think maybe last year, and it has been a game changer. I had a puffer jacket before, but it was quite like a thinner one compared to this one, but this one has been very, very good. I'm very, very happy with the quality, and as I said, like in Switzerland it gets quite cold, and when I wear this I literally don't feel anything, and then when I combine it with a hat or like with a cap and then with the scarves and the gloves and everything, you are good to go. So I would definitely like invest in a good like puffer jacket, because they are quite important, and especially like in those winter days, like of course a coat like looks very good, and I definitely also wear coats in like those very cold winter days, but you have to add quite some layers underneath. And with the puffer jacket you can also go with kind of like a more like casual and easygoing style, and when I say that I mean that you can just wear kind of like one sweater underneath or so on, and you would still feel very warm compared to then for a coat that you would need to wear 2 or 3 layers underneath. At least that's my experience. Like I don't know, I feel like coats are very good looking, but sometimes they're not the warmest piece, and especially when I have like a lot of stuff to do and I know that I will walk, for example, a lot and so on, like I always go with a puffer jacket because I want to feel warm at all times. So yeah guys, these were my winter essentials. These are things that I have in my closet that I think are very important in the winter season. As I said, especially if you live in those like very cold countries, you need to have a good winter closet, because you definitely want to be prepared for any type of degrees. So I would definitely recommend you to get like some of these pieces. As I said, I will link below all similar pieces that I have found for you guys, and maybe you can check them out and maybe find something that you are missing in your winter closet. But yeah, as I said, the main or the bottom line is that you always need to get pieces that will keep you warm. Definitely like having a good like style or a good like sense of fashion is also very important. Like in winter you definitely want to cater to that, but definitely like the main thing that you should like aim for is being warm. The rest matters, but doesn't matter as much when you are like freezing but you're also like looking cute. Yeah. Let me know in the comments down below if you would want me, for example, to film a more detailed video about any of the pieces, about knitwear and so on. So just let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you like this video and what were your favorite pieces and so on. I'll also see you again next week with another video. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. Bye!